How would you describe Ms. Destito's class to someone else?
I'd put it in only a few words. I'd say it was like a learning center where I could just come in here, sit down, start reading right away. You know, no procrastinating. I just get to work.
Ms. Destito's class help you become a better reader and writer?
She pushes us. No matter if we have the highest reading score in the class, we can still improve.
How has this class helped you to become a better reader and writer?
It has helped me a lot because when I first came in here, I was reading at an 8th grade level, and I didn't know a lot of vocabulary words, and now I do. I had never written an essay, and I wrote an essay in this class, and I got a pretty good score.
How have you changed as a student now that you have Ms. Destito's English class?
Back then, I used to hate English. Like, I used to really hate it, and now I love it. I would never pick up a book, and now instead, on my free time, I pick up a book. I would never correct my vocabulary, and now I do.
What are your goals for after Western High School?
Go to college to be a psychologist.
And do you feel that this class is preparing you, or how is it preparing you for that?
It's preparing me a lot, because in colleges we have to do essays, and I don't think if I didn't have this class, I wouldn't be able to write.
This class helped me become a better reader and writer because she showed us how to write an essay from every step of the way. She showed us how, and we do a lot of reading.
Comprehension, I went from a 9.2 to an 11 in one semester. So I improved my comprehension, and overall, I used to have a 8.4. Overall, I improved to a 9.2, which is 1 grade level.
So you grew 1 grade level in how much time?
In less than 1 semester.
Less than 1 semester. And you grew how many grade levels in comprehension?
Comprehension, almost 2.
Being able to see this and track your growth, how does this help? How does this help you?
It's helpful because it shows myself that I've been improving, and also that it shows me what I need to work on.
Okay, great.
So this is a good way to motivate students to improve themselves. And it also shows overall your classmates how you've been improving as a class. An example of an ACT writing. This is an example what a 6 looks when you do a writing prompt. Basically there to show us how to write paper. Every time she gives us like a do-now or a quick essay or whatsoever, we use this to remind us what it looks like.
Our class, it was to go up at least 2 points in our ACT rating. Now for me, I started out with a 2 in my ACT. I was pretty disappointed there. But throughout the years, thanks to Ms. Destito and her writing preps, like more ACT ratings in the morning and our essays, like the Crucible essay that we did, I ended up actually practicing with hooks and writing better examples. I started out with better thesis statements that I never really learned. And by the middle of the year, I actually grew my 2 points to a 4. Like, that was really impressive. Now my next goal is to get at least 2 more other points, make it a 6, probably help me out in college. Now later on in the year, I would like to become a lawyer. And lawyers, well, they do a lot of writing and they expect to have nice, like, better vocabulary and all that. And with this practice, my rating and my improvement will actually help me out.
Destito actually made English fun for me. My previous years in English class, I never really liked it. My reading wasn't really good, so I figured if I didn't read, I would have to worry about it. But Ms. Destito, she actually showed us how to improve. At the beginning of the year, I was reading at an 8th grade level. And now, we're in the middle of the semester, of the school year, I'm reading at an 11th grade level.
Destito helps us, pushes us to our goals and challenges us by giving us, like, higher grade level work. Like, in my other classes, they don't like to push us, they just like to give us adequate. She pushes us to go further, to go beyond just the adequate 8th grade, what did you read about, how was it? She gives us questions about what we've read to really make us think about it, and it helps me to learn. And I know it has helped my peers to learn because we've all grown in many years in our reading and comprehension.
This is our data wall. It shows our growth in vocabulary and comprehension from the beginning of the year to overall. They grew 1.5 years from 8th grade to 9th grade. And 5th hour grew overall from 8th grade to 9th grade. It was almost a year in just 1 semester. So in the next semester, I guarantee it'll be up higher. And it teaches us that we can do it and it is not too hard to make our levels go up in reading and comprehension. And it's not hard, and if we went up that much in the semester, then I think we can go up way more by the end of the year.